All right. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to Malice.
Vermin, Filth. Malice, Vermin, Filth. That is our podcast. This is the second episode.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to title this, but...
we're going to title this The Best Fast Food Chain You've Ever Heard of.
The Best Vast Fast Food Chain.
Indeed.
Now listen, I just want to clarify some things from the first episode because I am the one editing it.
Yeah. I know nothing about editing.
Yeah. I think you should get to know a little bit more. Yeah. But anyways, okay. So basically, I stutter a lot. I say a lot. And it's a podcaster thing. I know it's a podcaster thing because they have feedback and they're like, oh, I want to hear myself. So they stutter more. They interrupt the person more. I am not doing that. I'm not doing that. I am literally not doing that. I just can't speak.
Yeah, me either. I have a really bad stutter when it's like in front of people.
I also rant a lot. So there was a lot of ranting. There's going to be a lot of ranting. Be prepared. Honestly. You got anything else to add, Marley?
Sorry I kept interrupting you. Because I only interrupt you because you go on rants and you go on little tangents, and I have to interrupt you to get somewhere.
Yeah.
But I will try and interrupt you less. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine because it's funny. It's very, very funny. So, basically, I need to introduce myself because people might click on the second episode. My name is Faith.
My name is Marley.
Yeah. I'm also known as Remus. That's my username for everything I do online. And you, Marley?
My username is Glitch Party, but you could just drop the party because I ain't no party.
It's just you're the life of the party. You're the life of the Glitch Party.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's going to happen is that we will describe to you an idea that came to us on November. Was it November?
It was October.
It was October. It was October of 2020, several months ago. And it is the best idea. So we were going through a drive-through, and it's kind of like a drive-in.
Yeah, it's
thing.
a drive-in.
There's lots of drive-ins, so you won't be able to tell. Haha.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a drive-in, and it also has a drive-in, but it's closed for quarantine reasons because they don't want people to go out and go serve food to people. And we were in the drive-thru, and we were like, what if we created the best idea for a fast food place? And then we created the best idea for a fast food place that's never been done before. Is it even possible to manifest that into reality? And we call that name
Since You're Indecisive. And we can explain that very well, and I will right now. So we were taking a look at the menu, and we were talking earlier about how like the menu was structured a little bit weirdly. Mm-hmm. And so we just kind of were like, what if we made the menu like all the things are named the way they're not supposed to be?
What if the things are named the exact same thing? Or like something very, very vague to the point where it's not even describing food. It's just describing an item that you can get at this fast food place. Like, what are you going to get? So there's like 30 different sections with like 30 different subsections. And you can choose which one. You don't know what you're going to get. But here's the twist. These fast food, like these foods might not even be food. Or they might not even be edible.
Yeah, you just might get like a 13-year-old hard candy just sitting in the back of someone's pocket for 60 years.
And you pay. You paid
already, so
you paid.
It's
so
too late.
Yeah.
So let's lay this out for you. There's, let's say, about 5 sections. There's section hamburger, section hamburger, section hamburger, and section hamburger, and section hamburger. Mm-hmm. And in that list, there are 15 items on each section. And every single one of them is titled hamburger.
Which hamburger do you want?
I want hamburger. Which section? Oh, hamburger.
And then, which subsection? Oh, hamburger, yeah. Hamburger right there.
And then just one singular option. Hot dog.
Hot dog, yes.
Just one.
And here's the thing.
And when you get that hot dog, it's not a hot dog.
Here's the thing. So what's going to happen is that since You're Indecisive is kind of a variety place, if you will, it's not only it's just fast food, but it's literally using the term fast food. It's not like, oh, food that's made quickly, like, I don't know, chicken nuggets or French fries, and they serve it in the drive-thru and you get it fast. No, you get this food almost immediately at your when you order it. So to prevent people from memorizing the entire menu of Since You're Indecisive, we shuffle or change the menu
Every single day.
Yeah, so it's never, ever, ever the same thing ever in the same place. It's never the
same thing twice.
And we may have specials, but the specials will also be named hamburger.
Yeah. Would you like our special hamburger, or would you just like hamburger from section hamburger, subsection hamburger?
Yeah. What hamburger do you want? And of course, these employees. Oh wait, we'll talk about the employees later. So imagine you're with like your friends.
Yeah. Let's imagine this scenario right here. You're with your friends or your significant other, and you're like, oh, what do you want to eat? Oh, I don't know. Why don't we go to this place? Why don't we go to this place? Nah, I don't really feel like that.
And then you say
no.
the
classic food argument. And then you're like, you know what? Since You're Indecisive. And then you pull up into the drive-thru.
Since You're Indecisive keeps driving. And you're like, since You're Indecisive, what? Oh, since You're Indecisive. And then you go.
Yes.
Since You're Indecisive. And you're like, what do you want? And she's like, oh, where's the menu? And then you're like, well,
would you like hamburger or hamburger?
Would you like hamburger or hamburger? And she's gonna be like, what the fuck? I wanted sushi. And you're gonna be like, no.
Hamburger.
Since You're Indecisive. And then she's like, I guess I'll take a hamburger. Not a hamburger, you say. Hamburger. All right, what Okay,
what
hamburger?
Which subsection of hamburger?
What subsection of hamburger? And then the fast food employee, which will be either two of us or someone else that greatly knows and has been explained in detail, which could be a viewer perhaps. Perhaps it could.
Perhaps
a viewer of this
one
episode.
Of our 40 viewers.
One of our 40 viewers. Like, not even 40. Probably like 35. But here's the thing. It could be a viewer of this podcast because we explain in detail Since You're Indecisive. So,
Indeed.
Since You're Indecisive, and then you say, hello, welcome. Since
You're
Indecisive.
What the hell do you want?
What do you want? Since You're Indecisive, and then you say hamburger. Okay, from what section? Oh, hamburger. Oh, what subsection? Oh, I would like hamburger. And then they're like, oh, that's really cool.
And what drink would you want? Hamburger.
I would also like hamburger. And then they're like, oh, cool, yeah, drive up to the front. And then you and your significant other receive your hamburger, and guess what it is? It's a
fucking plastic dinosaur.
Yeah, it turns out to be a plastic dinosaur, and then
and then it's just a pebble someone found on the ground.
Yeah. And then your drink is indeed
a hamburger.
It's actually a lava lamp.
Lava lamp.
Your drink is a lava lamp. Enjoy, says the employee. That'll be.
You start driving. You open the bag and you discovered these things.
That'll be $2.99
that you've already paid for. You've discovered the things you've already paid for. You can't go back and ask for a refund. Everything on the list is fucking hamburger. Yeah, what are you gonna say? I got the wrong hamburger?
I was actually asking for hamburger in section hamburger in subsection hamburger. But here's the thing. You drive up to the window. You drive up to this window, and then the employee says, oh, $2.99. Your significant other says, damn, why didn't I come here sooner? This is some very cheap fast food. And then you're like, oh, you just wait. Because you know exactly what is in store, and you receive a plastic dinosaur in a huge fast food bag and a single pebble that somebody tripped on. Then and only.
Can I take your order, please?
I'd like one hamburger from the section hamburger, and 2 hot dogs.
Would you like it with a hamburger bun or just a hamburger? Or just a bun? Or 2
I
would like half of a hamburger bun, please.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, me too.
Alright, drive out to the window, please.
So that's our dad / audio engineer, and
/
we
director.
decided to like make it easier for post-production Faith, and basically put a walkie-talkie in the corner of the room so we can hear. So if you hear that, that is a tough one.
I just, that not your dad. I'm just the guy in the basement thing.
He made it just a podcast in the basement, actually.
Yeah, no, he for some reason we just saw him walking down the street and we were like, hey, dude, come with us. He's just been staying in the basement for 16 years.
I was just a homeless motherfucker, thank you.
So,
see, this is why
yeah.
we gave you a walkie-talkie.
So here's the thing. Yeah, you drive up to the window, say $2.99, and then your significant other is like, wow, I didn't know.
What a
Since
cheap
I'm
deal.
indecisive, I will go to Since You're Indecisive.
And then you get a fucking lava lamp, and she's like, you know what? Let's try again tomorrow.
Yeah, and then
You ordered the same thing tomorrow. And you're like, I would like hamburger from section hamburger, blah, blah, blah. You know, the whole deal with the drink of a
And
side
then
of
you
hamburger. And you get a single stale hamburger bun.
And you also get an ear of corn.
Yes, you get a whole ear of corn. Just an entire ear of corn as a drink. And then you get like a quarter of a slushie.
Then you're like, wow.
And then you're like, wow, they actually gave us food this time. Maybe
if
they'll
you
have
go
it
next time.
tomorrow.
Maybe if you go next time, and
that is why we run our own business.
we will create. This is gonna be. Everyone will go to this place.
Everyone will, and nobody will be happy when they leave.
You have no one. You can't feel anything. You like
It is numb. Numbness.
You will feel numb once you go the third or fourth time to Since You're Indecisive.
because you're just so used to it. You're so used to ordering from hamburger.
Yeah, you're used to ordering hamburger.
And on special holidays like Christmas or like other holidays, I forgot them.
Christmas, that's the one other holiday.
Yeah, you know, on holidays, we change instead of hamburger, everything will be changed to French fry. Not French fries, French fry.
French fry.
But the hot dog will always be the same.
Yeah. We will still have French fry. Everything will turn into French fry, but we will still have hot dog.
We will always have hot dog.
Now, okay. So what I was saying before is we need to go. What are the employees going to do? Who are the employees of this place? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. Who do you think you are to employ somebody to this godforsaken restaurant?
I think it's personally the best job you could ever get. Like,
Absolutely.
you'll get paid in everything.
You'll get paid in small gold coins.
And little shekels.
Yeah, you get paid in shekels.
No, I think we'd go as far. I'm gonna make little tiny coins made of candle wax and then give it to them and say, "Here, your pay for the day," and then they get paid more than minimum wage in candle wax.
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
And then we're not breaking any laws.
We're not breaking any laws because we're paying them more than minimum wage.
But who are they? Who are they?
Us, of course.
But two people can't run such a popular fast food restaurant without getting so tired.
Indeed, they can't.
Yeah. So who do you want to employ?
Perhaps one of your friends.
Hey, if any of my friends are watching, call me for an interview with Since You're Indecisive. Once you finish this episode, you will know all of the knowledge that you will need to work at this fast food restaurant. Hypothetically, if
Perhaps one of our 8 subscribers would be interested
of course,
as well.
Yeah, 8 subscribers, 4 followers on Twitter, and or maybe
2 of them are us.
2 of them are us, but it still counts. We can still be. You can give me an interview,
I can.
and I can give you an interview. So
all right, interview time.
interview time. Wait, hold on. Let me just talk more about the employees. It could also be one of the viewers because
One of our many lovely viewers.
because every employee of this restaurant needs to be not restaurant, of course, fast food chain.
fast food chain.
So every employee of this fast food chain will be absolutely knowledgeable of whatever this is going, whatever like weird unethical practices. Oh, I put unethical in quotes. Weird unethical practices that, of course, we will not be doing. What are you doing?
There's fuzzies in the air.
Oh my god. You need to stop getting distracted.
You're
Please
talking
stop
so
getting
much.
Distracted. I'm asking, who do you want to employ?
Yeah, why not just us? One of our viewers,
It's
maybe.
so popular. It's so popular, though.
But we can employ somebody, and here are the qualifications. Listen up, everyone. All right, so they need to know the layout of the store. They need to know of the menu changes. They need to know. They need to go into our lost and found bin and pick out the food for all of the diners.
The food that has been lost. And
that has been lost.
You have, yeah. We should name the fucking thing "Lost and Found"
Lost
instead
and
of "Since
Found.
You're Indecisive."
Nah, I think
Yeah.
Such You're Indecisive is better because it just gets.
I call essentially the restaurant a "Lost and Found" bin.
Yeah, no, the
but-
restaurant is just a lost and found bin. Some kid's shoe. Maybe you'll get one of those.
You'll get
It's very
the
clean
sole.
though. It's a very clean.
You'll get the sole of a shoe,
and you might even get a soul.
You might even get a human soul.
Yeah, if you order, if maybe one day during a special, if you order hot dog, then you might get a human soul. Who knows?
Honestly, yeah. So back to the, of course, called.
Burger. Can I take your soul, please?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks, man. It's all right. I'm gonna donate it to the restaurant so that your guys' business can boom.
Also, back to the qualifications. I'm sorry we went off on a little tangent. Of course.
Yes.
Qualifications. So basically, they have to know of the menu changes. I have to think
I think there should be a button in the store
of course
for menu changes.
Menu changes.
Yeah. So that even in the middle of a customer's order, they can change it. Just like boom, right there. Oh, sorry, we went through our daily menu change today. Do you mind ordering again? I just didn't catch that.
Yeah, I think this restaurant I think this restaurant's one giant like gamble.
Yeah, it is. It's just like the most tame form of gambling because it costs like 50 cents.
This is the casino. Yeah, it doesn't cost 50 cents. The price actually fluctuates, so you have no idea what you're paying for. You either pay for it and you get your items, or you don't pay for it but you still ordered food.
Yeah, you gotta pay.
And it has to be put in the lost and found bin because so many people gambled and were like, what is actually this freaking fast food chain?
Yeah,
So
this is just such bad marketability. You have to keep your menu the same so people can memorize it. No,
absolutely
bitch.
not.
No. It is our time. This is our restaurant, and you will be indecisive if we say so.
Okay. Only badass motherfuckers come to Since You're Indecisive because
Yeah.
they're very indecisive, yet they still decide Since You're Indecisive. Because you're indecisive, you decide something.
Yeah, because since you're so indecisive, come and be decisive.
Come and change your.
What if our slogan is just, since you're indecisive, we don't know either?
No, that's too cliche. We need a better one. How about Since You're Indecisive, where it's Since You're Indecisive, the casino equivalent of a fast food chain.
No. Since you're indecisive. The casino equivalent of the lost and found bin. The lost and found bin of fast food chains.
Lost and found bin. That's what I said before. Okay, Since You're Indecisive, we do not know the vast knowledge that it takes to run this restaurant.
Yeah, no, just like we what the hell? I can't speak. We recruit new people every single day, and they don't know what the fuck is going on either.
I say it's more of an indoctrination.
Indeed.
Since you're aware of this vast knowledge.
Just an entire cult of people who are very indecisive. Man, I just don't know where to go for fast food.
Man, I just don't know where to go. Like, I think this fast food chain.
There's a lot of floaties in the air.
It's because you slammed. You're like, I want fast food chain. And then you were like, and then the sweater was just like, oh, okay, let's just release all
Let's
the
be
dust.
dusty.
Yeah, let's just release all the dust from it. Yeah. So again, employees, future employees of this fucking great fast food chain, you have the opportunity.
Yeah, you have
the opportunity to be paid in
It's even better when you don't have any prior knowledge.
You have no idea, but you will have an idea because you would watch this episode. You are missing up on the best opportunity to not work for a dime and then get this as your job. You will be paid in candle wax. Graciously, of course.
Yes, of course. We will spend all of our time coining tiny little shekels of candle wax and storing them in a big brass box in the corner of our store.
Box. Honestly, this like fast food chain.
I feel like this could go somewhere.
And then when we said that idea, we
literally just laughed for literally like 15 like an hour 15 minutes straight. It was insane.
We like discussed the worst possible, like the humiliate the customer. No, since you're indecisive, the customer
isn't right, and neither are any of the employees.
No, where nobody is right. Not even where the customer can be right, but like
most of the if they guess correctly.
Like if they guess correctly, we don't know. There aren't any correct guesses, so the customer is like kind of right.
What if there's just like a really good meal?
Here's the thing.
As one of the options.
In like the drive-through window, in like inside it, there's just a sign that says the customer is ... kinda right.
I'm gonna draw that.
The customer is kinda right.
That's really good. I like that.
Yeah. So you will get paid. You are missing up on this opportunity. We will interview time. We will hypothetically simulate an interview.
I do kind of want to tell a story, like, suffer from this, because it feels like you're just talking at me.
I'm talking at you?
Yeah.
Listen.
Because I'm interrupting you less, and sorry I just interrupted you, but I'm interrupting you less, and you keep going on tangents.
No, it's not tangents. It's the best fast food chain ever to exist.
You remember more than I do, clearly, but I mean, like, it still feels like you're talking at me.
Okay. Yeah, so let's simulate an interview.
Indeed. Let us. All right. Yeah. We just heard that you reached out to us. You want to work for our restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay, so welcome to Since You're Indecisive. We don't know either. And let's go through a little bit of training, shall we? Every single day, what happens to the menu?
The menu shuffles?
Indeed, it does. It doesn't shuffle. It's changed. And it shuffles.
Okay.
So that every customer never gets the same thing twice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I watched the Malice, Vermin, Filth episode.
Yeah, they're such a good podcast, aren't they? You should subscribe and like their videos.
Okay. Yeah, I watched that one Malice, Vermin, Filth episode, and that's kind of where my knowledge comes from, of course.
Ah, of course. Then let's do a little pop quiz, shall we?
Yes, of course.
When is the customer right?
The customer's like kind of right, but then they need to kind of guess right, but there are no right guesses. So technically the customer is
kind of right. Very good job. You're doing a great job at this interview. I really could see you working for us.
Really? I'm glad to hear that.
How should you treat your customers when they ask for their food?
Here you go. You will enjoy it. You will enjoy it.
You will enjoy it, and if you don't, too bad. Yeah, I could really see you working for our company. We'll give you a call back in say 30 seconds, and we'll tell you how it went.
All right.
And you start on Monday.
That's great. I mean, yeah, guys, vast knowledge. You
need to memorize everything to the period. You need to remember.
Are missing out. You, my friends.
You are missing out in a lifetime supply of candle wax shekels.
Candle wax shekels. In 200 years' time, They will find the Since You're Indecisive location will be already decimated to the ground.
It will have been blown up by a nuke.
Yeah.
From ourselves.
From ourselves.
Well, one time we failed to cook the hamburger right, and it fucking exploded. So.
Yeah. So we used nuclear energy.
Look at that.
So. Stop grabbing the dust.
It's a fuzzy.
It literally will fly out of your hand. So.
But I want to grab it.
Okay. So when we eventually nuke Since You're Indecisive, via hamburger with the under the ground will just be hundreds and hundreds of candle wax, and this will be the currency for the next nuclear apocalypse. And of course.
No, the next nuclear apocalypse we started, we tried to cook a giant hamburger and we just couldn't do it. It fucking exploded.
The menu shuffle just didn't go well.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. The currency will already be candle wax because the fast food chain will expand beyond the actual, like, restaurant or drive-through. And it will expand so much that the actual currency will be candle wax, and that is less expensive to be made. So.
Exactly. There's going to be a lot of inflation, but everyone's going to have fucking sick, just walls and walls of candle wax.
Yeah, we will create the economy.
Indeed, we will recreate the economy. Nobody will go hungry because they will eat the candle wax.
They will eat the candle wax. I don't know how toxic wax is. Wax is. I don't know how is wax actually toxic? Or
I don't know. I have no clue. I don't want to look it up because I'm gonna get put on a fucking watch list.
Is wax you could look at it's like saying, oh, is too much hydrogen toxic or something? I don't know.
You could just say
like
water.
Like what happens?
Nerd.
Like I don't know what happens when is too much water too toxic? It's like saying that. Or if you eat foam, could you die?
Could you?
Depends on the foam. I don't know if it has some certain properties.
Depends on the kind of foam. Like if it's like shower foam or like sound foam.
Styrofoam. What other foam is there? I need to Google the types of foam. No, I won't.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that is pretty much. Do you have anything else to add?
No. If you what time are we at? I feel like we've been talking for like 6 hours.
About 25.
25 again.
25.
We've like literally predicted it again.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I just have a few more things to add about Since You're Indecisive. Of course,
All right.
The Since You're Indecisive logo will be, of course, a giant sign. Of course, it won't be like any fast food sign. It'll probably just be a piece of paper. And you know how like certain fast food chains have like, you know, when you walk in the drive-thru, there's like a giant sign and then there's like text.
Yeah.
In the bottom, like, we hope you enjoyed our burger.
Exactly.
Or get our new burger for $1.
Burger.
So what do you want it to say? Just a fun little exercise. What do you want it to say?
How about let's just do our little slogan, the lost and found bin.
The lost and found bin, or the hamburger's back in stock. If you want to get a hamburger.
Yeah, please. We have to like paint that on the side of the building.
Yeah. Hamburger's back in stock. So
might want to cop one of those.
Cop the hamburger from Section Hamburger, of course. All right, hold up. We're getting some news. Breaking from our dad. Breaking news on the next episode: 3 $10 Amazon gift cards giveaway will be in effect. No, that is not true.
No, that's not true, bro.
But it will be funny. I want to join my free gift cards giveaway.
Yeah, guys, subscribe for gift card that you won't get.
Subscribe for the Since You're Indecisive gift card.
No. I'm talking for real. There's a Amazon gift cards giveaway.
No, there's not.
No, there's not.
No, there's not.
Unless we're the only two people watching.
You'll get a Since You're... Okay, if you subscribe
If you subscribe and you like and subscribe and subscribe to our...
And use the hashtag... And use the hashtag...
Sense?
No. Use the hashtag #ISharded.
Yeah. Use the hashtag #ISharded and you will get a free Since You're Indecisive t-shirt.
And you will also get 3 Since You're Indecisive cards for $10. and you have no idea what's worth $10 and sent You're Indecisive, but you will get 3 of them worth $10. Make sure you use the hashtag on Twitter, #ISharded.
Yeah, use the hashtag on Twitter, #ISharded. Make sure it gets trending, otherwise nobody will get the shirt and the gift
get
cards.
it trending, y'all. Like, actually, I want to get #ISharded trending and say, I want to win a Century Indecisive t-shirt.
Yeah. Just like somebody tweets #ISharded. Where's my fucking t-shirt, bro?
That is not going to be in effect, but
It is not, but please make the #ISharded trending on Twitter.
Actually, that would
I
be
want to make the Twitter caption person cry.
the Twitter caption person's already crying. Their Twitter. I'm not going to talk about Twitter.
Yeah,
again,
no,
'cause
we're
we
not
already
talking
talked
about
it.
Twitter.
We already talked about it last episode, and I don't want to add fuel to the cesspit. I don't know what.
You know, Faith,
Okay.
do you want to actually call this one the best fast food chain?
Yeah, because
We only talked about it for like 25 minutes.
We also talked about like other things in episode 1.
But we
social
mostly
media.
talked about like being online.
Yeah, but I kind of want to call this we're probably gonna go back to Century Indecisive.
Yeah,
but,
we're definitely gonna go
but
back.
we're gonna take an intermission break of Marley. You said you had a story.
I don't have a story. I just want to tell a story so it makes it seem like you're not talking to me.
Tell us a story.
I
then.
don't have any stories on
I'll
me.
give you a pointer.
Yeah, give me a pointer.
I don't know. Like,
Hey guy in the basement, could you give us a topic for me to tell a story for?
yeah, I'm gonna stop talking.
I may have a commercial to go, so let's take a break.
A
Okay.
break.
Oh,
for
shit.
real?
All right, commercial break.
Okay.
I guess that
I know.
commercial break.
I was like, wait, a break for real? I don't. No, I kind of want to one take this.
Yeah, we're gonna one take this.
Yeah. So, I don't know stories. The worst pain you've ever felt.
One time I sprained my wrist. And, okay, yeah, this is good. One time I sprained my wrist. It was, like, in the 5th grade, I think. And we had a computers class in the 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And, very, very quietly.
I don't want the mic to pick up, like... I don't want it to pick up, like, the water. Like
right.
last time. You were like, hello, water, shake water. Me shake water. Me eat peanut butter. I'm not going to explain that.
Please
but
don't.
No.
Yeah, when you put the word down, you could hear it.
Yeah.
Against the
Yeah, I know, but
All
yeah,
right,
go.
so back to my story.
Worst pain you've ever felt. Computers class. 5th grade.
Computers class, we had to type with both hands. And so my wrist was sprained like really badly, so I had to wait for like 2 days. And my parents wrote me a note saying I can't do anything in computers class because my fucking wrist is sprained. And I remember she was very disappointed at me.
I am very disappointed,
And I think
child.
she-
You cannot type.
I'm pretty sure she took off a couple participation grades.
Okay.
Like just like 5 points because I sprained my fucking wrist.
It's your fault, child. You sprained your wrist. Therefore, I hate when teachers like give points off for like, oh, I broke my arm, so I can't really take the test.
Or when teachers hate you. Cough, cough. 5th grade math teacher, cough, cough.
She like broke you.
We're not going to get into that, but we are going to talk about the antics.
She straight up actually bullied you.
She actually bullied me.
Don't.
You doxed her,
We have to
Buffy.
censor.
No.
Censor that bitch.
We're gonna have to censor.
Yeah,
that.
she fucking bullied me, dude.
Yeah, she straight up bullied you. You were what happened? You were
Okay, so I'll tell one story.
Okay.
During a field trip, I was sitting next to
Reminder,
some girl
you
who,
are 10. Reminder, this is a 10-year-old.
This is a 10-year-old. A 10-year-old, I tell
A
you.
10-year-old. A 10-year-old.
A 10-year-old, very quiet, very good in academics. All right, so there was this one girl who didn't particularly like me, and that is a very much not exaggeration. She did not like me at all. And so, for some reason, we had to be seated next to each other.
Okay.
And she said something, and keep in mind, we're 10. She said, bitch. She said bitch pretty loudly,
She said the bitch
and it
word?
was... she said the bitch word.
Mm-hmm.
And she said something... She said it pretty loudly, and heard it, and she thought her voice does not sound like mine, but was like, you know, I cannot have you saying those things in that class. In my class, in the bus, you said a profanity that is not good. You are a 10. You have to go sit down. She reprimanded me in front of the whole class. I started crying.
You started crying?
For like the third time that year.
Jesus Christ.
I started crying, and I wasn't the one who said it. And I tried to explain, but I was a 10-year-old. I was fucking sobbing because I don't like when
I don't
teachers
even know
yell
what
at me.
bitch means.
Yeah, no, I was so adamant in the 5th grade about not swearing at all. I was like,
A good
I
Christian
acted like I
woman.
was better than everyone because I didn't swear.
I don't think
And-
10-year-olds are swearing.
No, there was one girl in my grade who swore a lot.
I learned crud, guys. I learned crud. Guys, spread that around the whole school. That's a bad naughty word.
I learned the crud word. No, she actually swore a lot. And so I tried to explain, and then my the teacher that was the second teacher, the student teacher, yeah. And she took me onto the hallway because I wanted to say something, and she was like, what's going on? I know you're crying. Tell me what's wrong. And I told her that I wasn't the one who said it and that it was the person next to me. And she was like, okay, I'll explain it to She didn't believe me. She didn't believe me at all. I'm very salty about this. I'm sorry. It happened when I was 10, but I'm still very salty.
You like broke this. No, I'm not gonna do that. We're not
I
gonna do that.
wouldn't, because then
No,
we
you
dox ourselves.
You gotta be the better man. You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna be the bigger person here.
Yeah. Be the
Yeah,
better man.
I was crying, and she didn't believe the student teacher. The student teacher took the teacher.
Yeah, you came home
outside.
crying a lot.
Yeah, no, I did. It was
it
was just the 5th grade.
In that one year, you like came home crying like every single day. Like, what's wrong? They said they bullied me in class. I'm like, who bullied you? And like, oh,
my
the
teacher.
I was like, oh, okay. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. People are like, I've never seen a teacher actually brag on a student that isn't, like, cool. I've never seen a teacher bully a student. You haven't seen me. She actually hated me for some reason. I don't know what happened. She just really didn't like me. And so whenever I see people that look like her, I'm just like, fucking bitch.
I never got bullied by my teachers, per se.
Of course you didn't.
No, because I didn't speak at all. So they were like, oh, that's cool. I fuck with you. So they were like, oh, yeah, that's cool. And then, no, literally, when, like, you know how, like, elementary schoolers work, and they're like, oh, yeah, we're gonna, like, completely cause chaos in the room and throw people. So I was just, like, quietly reading a very cool book about how a guy, like, accidentally swallows his turtle. Not joking, not exaggerating at all. I'm not exaggerating at all. I remember that happening in the story. So
excuse me?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, this is a weird book. And then the guy, the teacher came up to me and was like, yo, why are you the only one that's like reading a book? I'm like, I don't know, man, because I don't like talking to people. And then he's like, oh yeah, that's fine.
You know what, man?
Carry on.
I had the same.
Did you read that book?
Teacher.
I might have.
No, I did not read any books about some person swallowing a turtle, Faith. I never read that.
Yeah, and then he had to go to the hospital and get it surgically removed, and turns out the turtle was alive. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know how it could like not dissolve in the stomach acid, but okay.
You know what? Also, that year I got a lot of detentions.
Did
because
you? Why?
I turned in my. I sometimes turned in my homework like 15 minutes too late because I lost it. I'm a clumsy little bitch. And on my fucking birthday, I got a detention. I got a detention on my fucking 10th birthday because she just fucking hates me. I turned it into her at the end of the day because I was done. Yeah. I did it. I just lost it. I lost it, and it was like crumpled up in my locker or something. It was like crumpled up in my locker, and I lost it, and she gave me detention on my fucking birthday, and I was crying for a good half the day because my teacher hates me. She hated me so much.
Yeah, I remember that exact day, and I'm like, why the fuck are you crying?
There were so many.
She told me that I incurred my assignment late, and then I'm like, oh, okay.
I was being bullied by my fucking 5th grade teacher.
Listen,
it's just the concept that's so weird to me.
It's so weird because it's so funny. Like that doesn't happen.
Oh my god. She's dumb. I don't like her. I'm holding a grudge that should not be there, but I'm still salty.
But she I'm convinced that she straight up affected.
She really did. She the year after that, she affected the way that I saw teachers a lot. It's insane.
Teachers affect the way you. It's a life thing. They affect the way you see basically everything because you
it didn't
see them half
affect
the
the way
time.
that I learned though. Well, no, it kind of did. No, I affected the way I learned.
Yeah, but teachers can really impact lives, and you don't really learn that until you start thinking a little bit more.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. I don't want to turn this into a fucking draw my life or something.
Draw my life. Weird childhood edition.
Barnes and Nobles.
Please no. Oh my god. Please, it's not Barnes and Nobles.
Barn and Nobles.
Okay, it's Barn and Nobles. It's actually Barnes and Noble. You say
Barnes and Nobles.
Stop, please stop. Actually stop, because that's literally not. It's not it. That's just not what it is. It's Barnes and Noble. Barnes and Noble. There is no plural nobles. There's no
Barn and Noble.
I'd rather be called Barn and Noble, honestly.
Barn and Noble.
I'd rather be called Barn and Noble.
What else should we talk about?
I don't know. Dude, I literally
We were
don't
not
know.
prepared for this.
We are not prepared for any episode.
We were very prepared for this.
Let's pull up the ideas thing, even though I said, oh, you can pull up, not even pull up the clip. I said, we should
Let's
really
talk about
rely on a
chainsaws.
list.
Yeah, I think it's about time we said something about chainsaws.
Chainsaws.
Chainsaws
Are pretty cool.
Talk about it.
So there was we were driving down a area of New Jersey where we're from New Jersey, by the way. Haha.
Yeah, we're from hell. We crawled out of the depths of hell and decided to live in this godforsaken state.
We didn't decide to live.
Yeah, no, Faith. Where we were born is a choice.
Born and raised.
We
We didn't have if we say, hi, can we move to Switzerland? Okay, yeah.
By the time we were in New Jersey, you weren't even a thought. You weren't even a thought. Mm-hmm. You were just an idea.
That's true. So, born and raised, NJ, not going to say what location, but
in a place.
There's this area of New Jersey where it's very wooded, and y'all know Jersey folk. Y'all know the
yeah. You say we're from Jersey, and suddenly you're from Texas.
Yeah. No. I'm not from Texas. I just say y'all a lot because
I say y'all when I'm texting.
Y'all are weird.
I also say I but I never actually say it.
Y'all are weird.
Yeah, y'all are fucking strange.
So here's the thing.
Yeah, we're talking to you. You know who you are.
Jersey folk.
Insert name here.
Jersey folk, it's I think Essex County. I don't know. I don't know my state. This is embarrassing. So here's the thing. So there's this very wooded area of New Jersey.
Yeah, it's a very wooded area. I thought you said we weren't going to say what place.
No, I don't even think we're in Essex County.
We're not.
I don't even think
we're very much not.
Yeah, no. So we were driving along there for a trip or something, and there's this.
I'm very thirsty.
It's full of rednecks and
people who don't know how to spell. Apparently,
who don't know how to spell, and this is where chainsaws comes in. So chainsaws.
We're
capital CHAIM space capital SAWES. That's chainsaws.
It was my first tweet. I love a good chainsaw now and then.
Mm-hmm.
It's a banger. Go like it. Go follow my Twitter at glitch_party_.
Stop. Do not promote your Twitter until the end.
Okay. All right. Bitch. All right.
So here's the thing. Go ahead.
We were driving and we saw this sign on the road to someone's house, and it was I lost my chainsaws, so can you please return it? And we looked and we were that's really sad. He doesn't know how to spell So he doesn't know how to spell chainsaw. That poor guy lost his chainsaw.
But
he
no,
can't
it's not
find
chainsaw.
it.
It's chainsaw. He lost his chainsaw.
You're getting distracted.
Stop. There's dust. There's dust. I understand your point now.
I just like watching the fuzzies just float away.
So, chainsaws. We drove past that, and it was like staying there for
It stayed there for like a whole month and a half.
Yeah.
And it was during the winter too, so we were like, damn.
He really needs his chainsaw.
He really needs his chainsaw.
Like, and then finally got taken down, and then we were considering, like, should we just, like, straight up help him?
Yeah,
or
we
whatever?
should we just like give him
Is
a
there
chainsaw
like
or
some?
something?
Is there like chainsaw next to like some roadkill on the fucking street? There were no chainsaws.
The amount of roadkill on that road is concerning.
Like when we're driving, it's just straight up like it's either possum, fox, raccoon, mostly deer, or
mostly
doe,
deer.
not buck. I don't see any bucks.
Yeah, no.
For some reason.
Bucks don't get hit.
Ducks.
Ducks don't get hit by cars
Ducks
because there's
don't
no
get hit
fucking
by
ducks
cars.
near us.
There's geese. There's a lot of geese.
Yeah, there's a lot of geese. Okay, so one time me and
You were like,
our dad were looking up
realization.
at the sky, and we thought there was like a little triangle of geese, and we were like,
Yeah.
that's a lot of geese. But then the geese kept making noise, and then came in like 40 fucking geese just traveling in the sky. It went
Oh
on
my
for a
God.
good like 5 minutes, just
Did
geese after geese after geese after geese.
Did they
It
come
was
flying
so
down?
many geese. No, it didn't come.
No,
flying
it's
down.
just that they merged.
They didn't merge. They were just going in little like fucking quadrants, just
This is
traveling in the sky.
I'd say, hey, U.S. military, use the geese strat. Just do.
just go.
Go-
Just be a geese.
Go be geese. Go up. Go in. Split into sections and
One big
travel off.
section.
Travel off. Is that the emu strat too?
That's a good slogan for the army. Yes, come be a geese in the
Come be a geese.
Come be a geese.
In the U.S. military. Be a geese.
We're all geese here.
We're all geese here.
I'm not in the army.
Straight up. Great. It's use it. Also, that's probably the emu strat too, because like they
No. The emus start out in like big
herd.
squads.
Are they called herds?
They're called mobs.
Mobs. Okay, mobs.
They stay in big mobs, but then they break up into little tiny mobs and then run away. That wasn't the strat. There was a bunch of tiny mobs around a huge mob, and they didn't merge at all. They just kind of went.
They're dropping
Geese
off
are fucking scary.
there.
They're loud, and they can bite off your toes, and they've
Can
got
they?
teeth.
The most of the geese I see and of
Most of the geese I see look dumb.
they're
as shit.
chill. They're
Okay,
pretty chill.
so-
They're actually really chill. Like one time.
You can cut this out if you want, but one time I was walking with my girlfriend, and we.
Oh my
in
god,
a
you
park-
have a girlfriend.
Yes, I do. I
Wow.
have
Oh
a
my god,
girlfriend.
it's not like you talk about it every second.
Gay alert, gay alert, gay alert.
Gay alert.
Gay alert!
Gay
Ah,
alert.
imagine being fucking gay, dude. I couldn't imagine one of us
Imagine
being
that,
gay.
dude.
That's so dumb.
That's really
imagine that.
Takes a long sip of water.
Yeah, no. So we were walking in a park one time, and and the park, it was kind of, there weren't a lot of people there, so there were so many fucking geese. Just like a whole, like, fifth of the park, no, not a fifth, 2/5 of the park was taken up by geese. Just walking around, and they had, like, tracking collars.
That's
There were so many fucking geese, dude.
wow.
There were so many
Jesus.
geese.
Also,
They're scary as shit.
I don't know.
They were like 2 feet next to us. They were scary.
They're fine as long as you don't like. Oh, I remember one time. We were like driving to get some food, and there's a lot of traffic in New Jersey because no one can drive. And it's
New Jersey is like one of the worst places to learn how to drive.
First place, New York City. Second place, New Jersey. So there was
Third
a lot of
place, I think-
traffic. But this time, like, everything was blocked and everybody was going in, like, 5 different directions because it's kind of an intersection. There's, like, 2 intersections and like, 1 road to merge it. So you can imagine the amount of chaos that goes around. And plus it's by, like, a bunch of really good fast food. Like, good restaurants.
Yeah, pretty good
And
restaurants.
we go there sometimes, but the traffic is unbearable.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what the fuck's going on? Why is there so much traffic? Oh, and it turns out, like, there was a family of geese in height order crossing the street. They were crossing.
They're very polite. They know how to look.
They were
both
not
ways before
polite. They just
crossing the
stood
street.
there. And they were like, beep, 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 move along. And nobody wanted to hit them. So there was a
fucking
family
hit the geese,
of
cowards.
geese crossing the street. They were just straight up they were going around the street, like they were taking their sweet ass time. They were like, yeah, I don't care.
They know how to look both ways before crossing the
They
road,
did
man.
not look both ways before crossing the street. They were on the street. They did not look both ways. Like nobody wanted to hit them, and they were just like waddling in height order. And they were walking across the street. This went on for like 10 minutes because they
very
cannot
cute.
walk anywhere, and they didn't know where they were going to go. They were like, well, shit, man. There's a lot of cars. All right, I'm just going to stand here. And it was really cute because there were like tiny geese and they were walking.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, that's really cool. But I was like, I'm really hungry. I want to get some food.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
So,
geese topic over.
we should move on from geese, yeah.
I love geese. Geese are pretty cool.
Yeah, no, they're
The last
move
time-
on from the
last
geese.
time, I haven't had any bad experiences with them. They're not very terrifying. I haven't been attacked by one, so I don't know.
I have never been attacked by one either, but I am intimidated by their presence.
So, have you seen any good movies lately?
No, I have not. You showed me a movie called Clockwork Orange. I like the ending, but I don't like the movie.
Really? Aw, damn. Clockwork
The only
Orange is really good.
the only other movie that I've watched lately is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and I know you're gonna segue into the movie that you watched yesterday.
No, I'm not gonna. I mean, if you want me
You've
to.
said it like 4 times to me.
I watched The Lighthouse.
God damn.
It's very famous for Willem Dafoe's character ripping ass in the movie, and I was like, does he really rip ass that much? No, he doesn't. And they finally addressed it at the end of the movie. They're like, I'm so tired of you ripping ass, and then he's like, oh, okay, man, and then he dies.
Wow. Who knew?
Okay.
If you don't rip ass, you will die.
No, if you rip ass, you will die. And I was like, no, that's not that much. And it's actually a pretty good movie. I would say it's very abstract, but very good technically.
Talk about topics that we
that
both
way.
enjoy.
I'm trying. I have like no idea what we want to talk about.
What's our time at?
You got about 5 minutes for an hour.
5 minutes to an
Oh,
hour.
perfect. That's a great place to stop.
Holy
okay.
shit.
Let's just make a little recap, and then we'll plug our Twitter,
Okay.
and then we'll end it.
Okay. Wow. I just can't
Wow,
believe you
that's
talked about that.
really perfect. Okay, so
Shit.
recap. Geese are weird.
Go to
movie.
Since You're Indecisive. Use the
Since
hashtag
you're
I
indecisive,
sharded.
use the hashtag #ISharded to win nothing, but you will get a consolation prize of noticed.
Also,
by
by
us.
the way, Since You're Indecisive is not an actual business idea.
It's not. It's the dumbest thing ever.
I
but
love
oh
it
my
so
god,
much.
it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's the greatest restaurant that could ever not happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Since You're Indecisive is the best restaurant.
Geese
Hashtag
are
I
good.
sharded. You won't win anything, but you will win a consolation prize of the
Okay.
views on Twitter.
Okay, so
Okay, so
socials. Marley, what are your socials?
Capital glitch _party capital and then underscore again for Twitter. Glitch party with only one underscore for YouTube, Twitch, and that's it.
Okay.
And you plug your socials, and then I'll do the socials for Malice.
Oh, the on-air sign is doing the strobe light thingy.
Look at that.
Wow. Okay, my
Fancy.
socials. I'm Remus everywhere. On YouTube, it's just Remus.
Lowercase.
No, it's Remus with a capital R. On Twitch, it's lowercase Remus with 2 underscores at the end. That's Twitch. And on Twitter, it's REMMUS, all lowercase with 4 underscores at the end. And I don't think I have any other socials. No, I don't.
All right, so Malice, Vermin, Filth, with no periods in between on YouTube. We're the first thing when you search it up. Just search up Malice, Vermin, Filth, caps. And you can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on probably SoundCloud. You can also find us on Twitch, but we won't stream ever there.
Also, by the way...
Also, thank you so much for all the positive feedback on our last episode.
Like,
it was really cool to see how many people were watching it. It might be like 42, but still, that's a lot. That's a lot of people watching an hour.
Like, okay.
Thanks for the positive feedback. Leave any criticism in the comments.
Also, by the way, with the Facebook, Instagram, we're not active on anything except Twitter.
Yeah, no, for Facebook and Instagram, we just created it to not get identity theft. Also,
by the way, with the what was I gonna say? Sound audio platforms. Sorry. Please be patient.
Yeah,
we're
please
trying
be
to
patient.
get on.
By the time that you see this episode, we will
should be
probably
on
have the first episode on SoundCloud. We don't know about Spotify yet.
Yeah.
But leave any criticism in the comments. Thank you guys so much for listening to us and watching.
Idea. Also, by the way, Apple Music, I have no idea.
Let's just not even try.
I'll try.
Thank you guys so much.
Like, no.
See you next episode.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.